fine. I'm down. I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent.
Yeah.
What up, y'all? The way you ate those noodles, bro.
Telling you, man, I eat like coochie shit.
Welcome to the social vent. I am KMB, the sexy ninja.
This Big Daddy coming at you. How y'all doing? Oh, sorry. How are you doing? I gotta keep going like this.
Well, as you know, we're doing this remotely again for safety reasons, and I hope you enjoyed last week's episode. Last week's episode was over 3 hours and 5 minutes long. That is a long podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, the Beast. Huh?
I've seen longer.
Yeah, I've seen longer too, but it was long for me because I had editing that shit was no joke, man. I was getting frustrated. Because adding like the pictures and adding the graphics and adding everything else, working on that much content, that 3 hour block, man, I was just like, come on, just get this fucker done. Then I passed out, fell asleep, woke up, and I was like, I'm barely even halfway in this motherfucker. Like, but it's out there now, so you can check it out. It's last week's episode. Thank you to Beastmaster, Carnival Spirits, and everything. And if you're new to the show, we are two brothers, two homies who are nerds to their core. We like to talk a lot of shit about everything from life to nerd stuff. We don't hold back. And if you're new to the show, I hope you enjoy. We have great back catalog of a lot of stuff. We talk on many topics. Everyone's always asking us, what's the show about? You're just a fly on the wall, and you're listening to two homies talk, and the conversation can go anywhere. We can go from point A to point Z, then back to B, then back to F. It goes all over the place. Like if you watched many of our podcasts,
We literally are. We're all over the place, and it's funny as hell because some people, like, we've known for a long time. So how's your show going? You don't listen? Oh.
all the time, bro. All the time. Like
Some people are honest about it. No. Then why bother telling you?
well, you want to hear something cool though?
I kind of get a little vengeful. Like,
Yeah. You want to hear something cool though? Like today. No, it wasn't today. It was the other day. A coworker of mine from work, she messaged me and she was just like, "Hey, are you the sexy ninja?" And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." I was just like, "What did I do?" And I was just like,
ninja.
"Yeah." And I was like, "Yes, I am." And she goes, "My son loves you. You're one of his favorite YouTubers." And I was like, "Oh shit, for real?" I was like,
Nice.
"Yeah." And I was just like, "That's dope." So
She hears the podcast and hears every flarf film and flarf come out your mouth, and oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. But major shout out, major love. It was crazy for me. It was awesome, man. I was just like, oh, somebody likes me. That's cool,
On your big head ass, yeah.
Those noodles look good.
Mm-hmm.
And they froze like right when you started picking them up.
Mm.
Oh, what's going on here? I think I lost Big Daddy.
Mm-mm.
Well, wait. You back? Okay, he's back. But yeah, so before we get going, Shudder.
Wow. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Shudder.com, that's right. / podcast.
SHUDDER.com. It's funny how we still mess up. But yes, not Shutter like Penta was doing, Shutter. It's Shutter.
Sugar like woo, cold. You know,
Yeah. So go check them out. Use that special free promo code.
CPLUS. You enter that into the sorry, I gotta sneeze again.
You want to turn off your mic and I'll give them the codes. I'll tell them everything else.
Box at the top of the screen, and you get 30 free days on us. After that, it is $5 to make you holla.
Make you holla. Here he goes. But yes, go use that special promo code. Go use that special promo code, and you're gonna get 30 free days. 30 free days on us, and also after that, it's only $5 to make you holla. Go check out Shudder, the best horror movie app out there right now, and we're thankful that they are our sponsor for this long. Let's just jump on into it. I sent you a picture today for a movie. Huh?
Yes, you did. That was cool.
And the trailer drops this Sunday, and of course, I'm gonna do a reaction. But King Kong versus Godzilla is on the horizon, and it's gonna be on HBO Max. Hallelujah!
Can't wait. It's gonna be in March.
Jesus, man.
Damn. Tell you that shit was hot. So yes, I'm going Kong all the way.
Everyone's saying Kong, man. I'm G-Man's gonna get in here and whoop that Kong's ass.
Okay, if you say so. Either way, there's gonna be a surprise. There's gonna be like a surprise monster. There has to be.
Yeah. Well, what I'm excited about is the fact. Well, what I'm hearing in the woodwork, is Mecha Godzilla. So they team up and whatnot. But I was like, man, I want the real rematch, because if you remember King Kong versus Godzilla, Kong won.
Kong won. He whipped that ass.
He tossed him in the water, and it was like, and Godzilla was like, bitch, I'll be back. So this is a rematch. This isn't something new. This is something we've grown up watching and seeing first King Kong versus Godzilla, and now it's like we're here for the rematch. I never thought I would be able to see the rematch, and it's going to be with like these crazy graphics and awesome looking Godzilla, awesome Kong. I am give a damn about the humans.
Exactly, because they're going to tear shit up. I guess we'll know in the trailer exactly how many years afterwards it's going to be, because there's really hasn't been really any information on it. But hopefully the trailer just talks about everything. That'd be nice. Well, not everything, but it'd be nice to see, just how long afterwards it is.
Oh yeah. Like I said, all the things I'm hearing, like Mecha Godzilla, I was like, oh, that would be cool. And like King of the Monsters is by far one of those movies that I just nerded and geeked out on. Like it was so good.
It was very good. I loved it.
Like when they're like King Ghidorah and shit like that, I was just like, oh my gosh. And today's graphics too. Today's the art of graphics and everything like that is just so crazy. Like I remember I was watching them like rubber suits, taking it off.
Yes, rubber suits and all that fun. I'm not going to eat none of that right now because it just opened up my damn nose. Yeah, it's the rubber suits, Ultraman. That would be cool if Ultraman pops in.
Or Son of Godzilla. Go daddy.
Gatsuki. That little puff. Ass out here, boy. When you breathe fire, shit, then you can come on the damn movie.
I remember when he talked. I remember freaking out. I was like, "Wait, what?" You know what I mean?
Yes, remember that he talked, and I was just like,
"You know what's crazy though? It's like I'm looking at it right now, over my daughter's bed. It's a big butterfly, and I was thinking of Mothra.
But, they took Mothra out too fast. That kind of made me mad.
I feel Mothra will be back. You know,
Probably.
no one's really dead.
That's very true. It's in the movies. No one's really dead.
Like comic books, you know, and I'm looking at a shit ton of comic books right now. My overload right here of like, oh my gosh, I got to organize all of this shit. Like,
Ha I just need more books. I mean boxes because I'm going to overload right now. I got comics all over the damn place. I'm like, no.
yeah, the pile that I'm looking at. Let me see if I can get it for the camera. The pile I'm looking at. These are the things that are not read so far, and I still have another not read pile. But
Damn.
yeah, well, you know, a lot of these are some really cool variants that I picked up. Let's see. No, it's not that.
Of course.
I love.
Of course.
You know me. You know I love my variants. Let's see. Oh damn! It's the new Batman. The next Batman.
Mm-hmm.
That future state right now. Oh, look at this cover. You ready?
Let's see it. Black man. Do no.
And there's this one.
Oh, what book is that one? Is that Detective? Or
No, this is the future state. The next Batman.
okay.
Lucius Fox's son. Yeah. So that got that a lot of future state. Shazam. What was that?
The one that everyone keeps getting pissed off about.
Yeah. When I tell pick up a damn comic book.
He's supposed to be black. He is now.
Sir, you make him black.
Childhood is ruined. You had an awful childhood, man. You had an awful childhood.
And I know how much you personally hate that term. Of something like, you ruined my childhood.
Yeah, that's right. Good. Your inner child is wounded. Right in the gut.
What do you say? Walk into it. Walk into it.
Just walk into it. Yeah, your inner child's like, just walk into it, bitch. We have more than that.
Yeah, but no, it was a good haul of stuff. Green Lantern started, of course, and then this is crazy. I did not know this, so it's either slipped past me or whatnot, or I'm just an idiot. But so I started noticing it with Future State. So the next Batman book, this one, the main one, it is $7.99.
It was the Batman because you took it away too fast.
Oh, the next Batman.
Oh, the next Batman.
Yeah. And the variants, same book, but they're just the variants. They are $8.99. They are $1 more than the actual book.
And how much did Cab Comics charge you for those variants?
Oh, the $1 more. And like after I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, that book's $1 more? And he goes, yeah, DC's variants now are $1 more than the actual book. And I'm like, God damn it. You remember when DC was doing that whole $2.99, we draw the line?
Yeah, right. You knew that wasn't gonna last.
Yeah, but it was beautiful though, because it was like at $2.99, we draw the line.
And I bet you they've been called on that so much lately.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have expenses. We have to pay our artists and our production and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, you pay your artists?
Oh, so you guys aren't pulling to Disney. All right.
Yeah, and also some other cool stuff. Let's see. I'm looking at all this. I'm just organizing right now and like got the Star Wars High Republic, one of the novels. You were there for that one. Yeah, so I haven't even cracked it open yet, but it's pretty cool. So then some other goodies.
Nice. The
Yeah.
book.
Then I finally got a re-copy of this.
Nice.
So it's so funny. It's like all the shit to read, and every time I come home, I'm like,
No.
I bet you do that too when you get home. You're like, I'm gonna play a game.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'll actually get up and I'll make a little thing of coffee just so I can play my games because I'm like, you know what? It's been a rough ass week. I don't hate my job. I shouldn't say that because I'm very grateful that I have my job. I just hate some of them damn customers. No, I was gonna lie. I can't stand some of the punk some of bitches, man. So I'm looking for this. I'm looking for such and such. I'm looking for MC such and such. His book, where is it? And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna get up close to the camera just so you can see. They ask me that I'm doing stuff, and I'll just kind of just go,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah. We're gonna have to go to a computer so I can look it up. Oh, you don't know it offhand? And they sit there and they laugh. I don't say nothing. I'm still going like this, and I just walk away from them going. Well, and that gets to the computer. Well, at least I thought it was funny, and I still don't say nothing. I go to where the book is. I'm going.
So what'll be great is like if we can get you those like rollerblade shoes, so it looks like you're just floating away, looking at them, just
Yeah.
Mm.
Boy, so I tell you what, the day when we get to take the masks off, them customers get to ask me again. Well, you know what? I won't be there. I'm not worried about it. So I ain't even gonna.
Don't worry about that shit. We changing the game. You're gonna be changing the game too.
You sitting there, that shit. Speaking of game changing,
Oh shit.
boy, no, nothing bad. It's got a new president.
Oh yeah.
Game changing, boy. People are mad.
Oh, they're mad, bro. Like the level of happiness I felt at work. Like people who are always miserable. I don't know. This has just felt like a breath of fresh air. And coming to work, like people who are real miserable, they're just like this.
Yeah.
And I could tell what they're happy about. It's just like, I know. And they just look at each other and we're like, thank God, and it's so funny. It's like I was talking to somebody and then someone overheard me and they're like, well, the Democrats are gonna do it. I was like, I don't give a fuck about both parties. Like, I don't give like two damns about both parties. I go, that man, not even a man, that child is the worst human being on this planet. And the fact that he has exposed the real racism in this country and exposed the true faces, I cannot show love to anybody that's given Trump love at all.
Well, we talked about it before, and I mentioned it several times. I'm actually thankful to him. I'm thankful for Donald Trump, like you said, for exposing these motherfuckers. Now, me personally, I really don't have to deal with him no more. I don't care if it's friend or family. I don't want to deal with him because he exposed the bullshit. And I like you. Fuck them both. Fuck both parties. I don't care for neither one because they both suck. I still think we need a third party, which is going to be called fuck them both.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, it's going to be called fuck them both, and it's going to be constitutional based. If it's not in the Constitution, it's not going to happen. Well, what about all the rules that came before? What about them? Gone. Just like Biden eliminated 5 of Trump's rules today.
Oh yeah,
that wall is coming down.
Well, that and what's so funny is the thing I texted you about earlier that made me laugh. So I'm hoping some punk ass Trump supporters watching right now, because the irony of well, that's not my president, from them. And looking at this, when all of this started, and when people, because you even stated that's not my president, and the audacity of the same fucks being like, well, you got to understand, boy, that that's your president. You got to respect the presidency.
I remember that. You stole your president. You got to respect the presidency. I respect the presidency. I don't respect him. Orange-faced, no good, lip puckering, money hiding.
Just because I want to say goodbye and not talk about him no more. One more impression for the road.
Just one more.
One more for the road. If you've tuned in before, I do an impression of Donald. And this is going to be whining, losing Donald. And okay. I'm going to go take my house and I'm going to paint it white because I'm still the president of the Trump state. I am still president. The election was stolen. Yes, I wrote number 46 a letter. I left him a letter. It was a beautiful letter. It was the best letter you could ever write. It's not, well, honestly, it's not really a letter. It's more pictures. Because,
With
pictures is
crayons?
cheap.
So over there with crayons?
Oh, great crowns. Great crowns. If you've had the crowns I've had, you would understand how great those crowns were.
Oh, shit.
And I don't say crowns, I say crown. Like, because I don't know how to pronunciate crayons. I say crowns because it's easier. And now, Mr. Trump, fuck off.
That was good. That was good.
Sadly, I've gotten better and better and better at that.
You have.
Yeah, but I'm like I said, it's a breath of fresh air. It's nice. It's done. It's over with, and it's just so funny seeing the hypocrisy of these fucking idiots. Just like,
It doesn't surprise me anymore. It honestly, it really doesn't, bro. It doesn't surprise me one bit. It doesn't surprise me how they act now. It doesn't surprise me about anything. All I gotta say is, after January 6th, a lot of these Republicans who come into the damn store and talk all this shit still, I'm like, you know what? Shh, you've been exposed.
just like, no, that you don't have no excuse anymore. It's just like the fuck I talked about with Flicks. I told I was like, this asshole was like, and I really wanted to talk to you about it, but you were busy that week. Well, we were both busy that week, and I got Flicks on. I told him, I was like, the idiocracy of being like, oh, they're thugs, they're rioters, oh, they're burning down. Then when their people do it, oh, both parties should be to blame, and it's just like,
no, don't even try it.
yeah, right. I just want to like. I looked at this dude and I'm just like, and then I was just like, I can delete you like that easy, and I'm going to. It's just like every day I see him, it's a new comical thing. Like today, I don't know. He wrote something so stupid today about how things are gonna go and blah 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 blah, and this, what's so funny? It's like everybody's health experts at a certain point, or an expert in something, and it's just so funny seeing these idiots talk about politics like they're experts in it. And I'm just like, all right, can you tell me the Constitution from top to bottom? Bet you can't. Can you tell me all these political, like real facts about the political game? And if they're so fucking smart about it, why don't you go run for office, you stupid fucks?
Thank you. And I probably know which one you're probably talking about. To that, all I have to say is, whining and crying that shit on social media is not going to change nothing. It's called action. Get your ass, like you just said, get your ass out there and do something about it. If you're so damn smart, go do it. Seriously, go do it. But since you're not,
yeah. It's like movies, it's like people, we talked about this on the last podcast, people are bitch, the movie, and it's just like, well, all right, go fucking do it then. Like, you want to prove it wrong. Do you want to do something? Go fucking do it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, and, I was looking at the list that you brought up. It's kind of like this whole Netflix thing. Like, bro, they're dropping movies every week. And then people are still bitching about it. I'm like, they're dropping movies every week, new movies, and people still bitch.
The new 52. No, to me, they copied. I don't think they copied. I think I actually started saying they borrowed from DC one new movie for the next 52 weeks every week. To me, they got the right idea. Hulu, Amazon are trying to get on board now. I checked earlier. Yeah, they're trying to play catch up. But good luck, because they've obviously, Netflix has planned this out for a while. They planned this. They got the ball rolling. Hulu shouldn't even try to compete, because right now they just do
They're owned by Disney, so like I think Disney Plus is like in that level now of just straight up like, oh well, we could release Black Widow or we could release the Marvel movies, but they're not because they want to make those billion-dollar box offices. But the game is changing now. Like HBO Max doing what they are going to do this year with all their movies that were slated to come out and have them be on HBO Max at the same time. That's going to kill a lot of the theaters, because
it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them bad.
Because think about it. We pay $15 a month for HBO Max. And you're telling me for that $15 a month, when I go buy a ticket to that movie, it's going to be about the same price, but I can pause it. I can watch it as many times as I want.
Exactly.
And, it's like King Kong. Sorry, I keep on, they dropped the King. But Kong versus Godzilla, I can't wait.
I'm going to watch that every single damn day.
Yeah, and, I just thought about the movie for Kong. Because I was like, man, they don't call him King Kong. I'm like, wait, does that mean he's going to win this fight? And then he's the new king? Because the last movie was called King of the Monsters. And Godzilla, remember at the end, was like, oh, I'm the new alpha male. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
The only one who could answer was Kong. Because, I did read at work. I read like the novelization. And I found the part where everyone was talking about why he didn't show up. I'm like, oh, this is a beef movie. Put it this way, this is a beef that Kong got beef.
Well, that little bit where Godzilla comes out of the water, you seen that on that little clip where he comes out of the water and Kong just was like, bitch, bam.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole reason behind it. There's a whole reason. After I read that little paragraph of why, I'm like, okay, all right. He's like, fuck you. You are not. Just like all the crybabies are, you're not my king. But Kong was like, Kong got beef, basically. Whoa, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. And like going back to Netflix though, them releasing movies every, for the 52 weeks and all that. And there's some good movies coming from Netflix, and it's just like all of this content at home, and I get people who bitch and like, oh, well, I miss going to the movie store and I miss going to rent movies. I was like, yeah, that was cool. I go, but now it's at the tip of your fingertips. Like
fingertips.
Like it's on this, I can watch movies on my phone or watch any content, listen to music and this and that. It's all on my fingertips without going through my big ass CD bundle and trying to flip to see what CD I want to listen to and still not pick one for like 2 hours or some shit like that.
Here's a bit of my take on that still. If you don't own stock in Netflix right now, you're missing out. I really feel that they did this because one, I really feel Netflix had their back against the wall too. I really feel that they really had to up the game because they saw opportunity. And I keep saying it. We're in a paradigm shift. Everything is changing. You either keep up and keep going with the progressive way, or you keep your ass behind. When you're ready to catch up, it's going to be too late. Netflix, basically, I feel they just got a huge chunk of that money, and because it was news to everybody else, of course, except the stockholders. But I keep hearing that the stockholders have this big old huge NDA they have to sign every time they have a meeting. But we'll get to that later. With this, they're giving us, the consumers, what we want. Disney and all of them need to catch up. Disney needs to stop, honestly, the old TV bullshit model of releasing, we're going to release one episode a week, but that's also still genius because if they release, because we talked about this before, if they release The Mandalorian all the season, people are going to binge watch, turn off. Okay, we're going to switch that bitch off. WandaVision. I thought that they were maybe going to do the same thing. Like, okay, we'll just release the whole thing.
They gave us 2 episodes.
Yeah, they already got 2 episodes in, and they're going to do a weekly episode. That irks me, but at the same time,
not me.
That kind of got me a little interested because now it gives me a chance to look around the other stuff. Soul. I'm going to watch Soul tonight. I'm going to watch all the other shows I haven't watched yet. Rebels, I got to catch up on that. So yeah, that is smart. It's smart on their part. But with Netflix, they are releasing more and more exclusives. They are Funimation. I think is an illegal battle with them right now because they're swooping up all this anime, a Netflix original in conjunction with whatever anime company. That's smart. That's smart, ruthless business tactics. And Netflix, I applaud you. Fucking shit. Oh, do your thing, boy.
Man, I enjoy the weekly episodes because I know it's a Friday because of that. I'd be like, because like when Mandalorian went away, I was like, oh man, now I'm like Friday, you know, it's like it was family time, you know, it's like we all got together, we all watched Mando with Grogu and all that, and we saw Luke in the end, and now WandaVision's on, and WandaVision, oh, those 2 episodes are they're so good. Like, and do you know what? It was so funny. It's like when we play.
You called it.
Yeah.
So, you called it.
And just pushing play on the remote and just hearing that Marvel intro, it was like, oh yeah.
It was beautiful to hear, wasn't it, bro?
It was like a drug, just like, oh yeah. Rub my ear. Oh.
No, it was good. It was beautiful. I was actually gonna last Friday. Well, yeah, last Friday I was gonna watch Soul, and of course, how on Xbox it shows you, all the little previews and stuff like that. And then it showed Disney WandaVision streamed. Now I'm like, ooh! I did just like that.
You're like,
audience, you can make fun of me all you want to. I don't care. I did just like this. And I binge watched it, and I was like, okay, cool. And then at the end, where you saw Homeboy at the computer, and I saw the sword symbol, I'm like, this fucker called it. Shit's gonna get real. And just to talk about that real quick, I know we had our picks before who we thought was going to be maybe the next villain coming in. I think it's going to go deeper with that because with Sword in this now, yeah, Thanos ain't shit. Something bigger is coming.
Yeah, and like, we even talked about Kang the Conqueror, but they're waiting. They're Kang the Conqueror is going to be in Ant-Man 3. So
yes.
It's like, okay, well, if he's going to debut now in that movie, who's the real big bad? And then when I watched WandaVision, I was like, oh my. I went from George Takei. I was like, oh my.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Sword is on it. They're monitoring. Something bigger than Thanos is coming. Something bigger than Kang is coming. I can't, we still got to deal with Adam. I don't even think he's the big baddie.
I don't think so either. I think he's going to finally pop up because I watched a really cool thing about things that are still left on the table. If you really think about it, like, with Adam Warlock and everything like that, because at the end of Guardians and little tidbits here and there, if you go back and watch, you're like, oh yeah, there was that. Oh yeah, there was that, and the collectors stuff, all that stuff in the background. You're like, oh yeah. So Feige, God bless him. He's just like, we're taking over.
He's doing his best. But I will say this: after reading the Wakanda Files, the big old thick book like that I bought about the Wakanda Files, that basically Shuri is talking about life before when everyone saw when all the marvels and miracles, whatever you want to call them, start coming in, and then she kind of like elaborates about Tony Stark and some of the stuff that he talked about. Some of the weaponry and everything like that. She even talked about the snap. And she said, what else was brought into our universe? Exactly. And I'm like, okay. Because WandaVision, I keep hearing the big old rumor and the speculation and stuff like that. WandaVision is supposed to be the introduction of no more mutants, but it's supposed to be something different. I think that's where we're going to get the Fantastic Four, X-Men, Deadpool. Deadpool's announced. Deadpool's going to be
also R rating.
Buena Vista. They brought back Buena Vista for this because I mean, what we got? Deadpool, Blade. Oh yeah, Blade is a go.
Oh yeah,
and like, yeah, I can't wait. This is gonna be badass.
And like there's just like it's just so much shit coming out, and on the DC side, like we still got the Snyder cut in March. Now it was announced that it is a 4-hour movie.
Yes,
and I was like, thank you, because I like, at first I was like, oh, 4 episodes, an episodic series. And then I was just like, but man, I just want to sit and watch this movie all at once, taking what Zack's real vision of the Justice League was. But I feel like HBO would probably be like, here's part 1, next week, part 2, next week, and it was like, with this type of movie, it shouldn't be that. We should just take all of it in
right
at once to experience what Zack's vision was. And I'm hoping for yay, but we'll see. And Watchmen, like his ultimate cut that sits at 3 hours, that's a doozy to get through. But I just think that's just because of he was trying very hard to make Watchmen basically page for page on the big screen,
and he almost did
sometimes. Yeah,
he almost did. There was a lot of things that he changed. I'm thankful because I don't think I could have sat through that, especially with some of the material that was in the comic book that I think would have blown people's minds. They weren't ready for that. They weren't ready for that. Alan Moore is a goddamn genius, and they're not ready for that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, and then we got Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad 2, Black
Green
Adam,
Lantern show,
the Green Lantern. Wait a minute, what?
The Green Lantern show. So basically, if Justice League does, if Justice League finally does what they if the Zack Snyder's cut blows up and does really well, a lot of things are getting ready to get the green light. Ben Affleck's Batman movie with him versus Deathstroke, the Green Lantern show. They're talking about a Batgirl movie. There's
points to go.
Yeah, and there's a lot of other little things that if Zack Snyder's Justice League is so big, things are gonna get greenlit, and we're gonna keep the Snyderverse intact. But it's going to probably just be an HBO Max thing. I'm just like, that's fine. I think there's still more story to tell. And the fact that he brought back Jared Leto's Joker for reshoots, I'm like, oh, shit. Joker was supposed to be in this? You know what I mean? Like, oh, shit. And the fact we're going to finally see Darkseid on the big screen, I'm just like, nah.
It's gonna be great, man, for us superhero nerds and those people coming in. Not to exclude you, but for us, this is like dream come true, and we're finally getting to watch all these movies that we've been reading about. But yes, folks, there does have to be changes. Just a quick side, there does have to be changes, because if not, the movies are going to be huge. Probably way over budget.
They're like, we're just gonna spend all the monies.
Yes. So what do we got so far? Black Adam, Suicide Squad 2, Aquaman 2, the Justice League, possibly
the Batman,
Flashpoint, Batman.
Batman.
Speaking of, just real quick, I know he'll never see this. Rob Pattinson, balls up, bruh. Come on, balls up. Yes. Oh, you have not seen all the whining and crying and complaining he's saying about doing the role right now?
It's like Brie Larson. I don't pay attention to that shit just because it, like, me, I love Captain Marvel, and everybody comes at me and it was like, oh man, she's a terrible person. I was like, I don't know. I don't check any of her social media or anything like that. I love the movie though. Captain Marvel's my shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably going to treat the Batman the same way and just be like, okay, I am here to watch a film, and I trust Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves is such a great director, and that trailer alone, if you have not seen the Batman trailer, I did a reaction to it. The Batman trailer is phenomenal.
Well, here's my problem with the Batman. They're having to do 50 retakes of certain scenes with him in it, because he's being lazy. He'll stop. He'll whine and complain. Matt Reeves has to reel him in. Come on, dude. We can do this. We're almost done. We're almost done. And he's just bitching and complaining too much. That's why it's taking longer for it to do. The Rock though, Rocket, they're going along.
That Black Adam movie, yeah.
I can't. That's going to be fucking badass. The villains. Oh, and then there's going to be another Birds of Prey.
I heard about that, and what I heard too is it's going to be a soft reboot from the Birds of Prey we got, and I was like, no. I was like, you know how much I love that movie.
Yes,
I love the Birds of Prey, and I really enjoyed I like the fact that Warner Brothers backed off to the directors and let the directors be like, because they weren't micromanaging it and being like, oh, well, no, you can't have that. Oh, no, you can't do that. And then we get great films like Joker, then Birds of Prey, and we're gonna get the Snyder cut finally because the Warner Brothers is like, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't be totally too involved into it.
They probably took their cue from Age of Ultron. Look what happened with that.
Yeah. And but remember they tried to bring in Joss too to be like, hey, you can save this, right? You made those Avengers movies,
Joss was already fucking bitter and pissed off. He's like, yeah, let's just hurry up and film. Yeah, come on. Damn shame.
But yeah, so I just can't wait. I'm excited. I'm excited for everything. But before we get rolling here, usually I always start the show with asking you, how has your week been? Like how has your week been?
Right there, because it's been exciting. It's been good. Just been working. Waiting for my license still. Just waiting for my goddamn license.
He's waiting too long, people. Waiting too long.
Yeah. I mean, everyone else is getting theirs. But there's other people who graduated before us who still haven't gotten their license yet. I'm just like, I called them some bitches today. Hey, I left a message. Hi, this is Phil Magana, and I need to know my licenses. If there's a holdup, please let me know. If not, I will continue to call every other day until I hear some kind of form. I said, I apologize, but I paid $14,000 into this. I want my license, and I deserve to go out there and practice what I've done. So please give me a call back. And that's it.
People, like, if you look at my face, like, you're gonna understand. He's been waiting so long, and every time I text him every single day, I'm like, "You get it yet? You get it yet?" I bother him all the time about it, and he's like, "Nope, not yet." I'm like, "These fucks."
I'm being patient though. For some reason, I'm being patient because 2021, this is our year. This is our year. We're gonna focus. We're gonna get shit down pat. We're gonna start working on the season 2. Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm still waiting to announce it. Well, I'm going to announce it right now, but I submitted the social vent onto Amazon Prime. So I'm just waiting for it. It should pop up soon on Amazon Prime, and the social vent will be on there if you have an Amazon Prime account. So now it's moved from our vision from YouTube now to a platform like Amazon Prime. And what we talked about was season 2 and what we have in store for the story. I think, because we talked about it the other day, and I was, and I was like, oh man, this is going to be great. And you shot your ideas. I shot my ideas. And I think season 2 is going to be bigger and better than season 1. I think now that we know what it takes to make this show, I think I'm just excited. I'm so excited.
It's fun. It is going to be hella fun. I can't wait. And everyone, thank you for the support. Thank you for being along for the ride. Seriously, there is no us without you. Seriously, and I mean that.
And if you're a new listener and you're just joining us, go check out the Social Vent Show. There's a playlist. There's 4 episodes in season 1. We just wrapped it up. It just dropped here on the YouTube channel or now on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, it should be popping up there soon. But yes, the Social Vent Show was our baby. We've been talking about it. We sat on it for a little while because the pandemic happened and we had to pwn a lot of things. Now season 2's on the horizon, and what we talked about with season 2 is it's like the story for season 2. I'm not going to say what it is, but the story for season 2 is
Have an idea.
we have an idea that
What?
I just remember dying laughing about it. And then I was telling you about it. I was like, what this? Well, we're shooting those ideas off each other. And it's like, we can just go anywhere. Why? Because it's our show. It's our rules.
I will give them one thing.
Okay.
I'll give them one thing. You guys wanted more Jimbo. You're going to get more Jimbo.
Yeah. The reaction for Jimbo has been great. When he debuted in the Bearded Cat episode, that's the second episode of the first season, a lot of people hit me up. They're like, Jimbo's got some acting chops. He's hilarious.
Dude, they're like, that's not Jim, that's Jimbo. But he's really so, and you guys, nope. We told him, go for it.
Oh my goodness. And we'll have Jimbo back on the show. He's been doing his own thing for a bit. And shout out to Jimbo. Much love. The Bearded Cat himself.
You know what we haven't done too, real quick?
What?
Let's say hi to the family. Jimbo, love you. Selena, love you. Flix, love you. Steven, we love you.
Mel, we love you.
Who's that?
Mel. Diversity.
Yes. Is she still with us?
I'm still sending love. I'm a loving man.
But you just haven't.
Yeah, message us.
Yeah.
Well, she messaged me the other day, so.
Well, that's more than I've gotten in the past year. Still love you though. We'll kick your ass and I'll see you.
Yeah, so shout out to the C Plus Studios family, and shout out to everyone that supported us, and thank you again to everyone that's tuning in. And the social event is every Saturday for you, and also that Juggalo vlog is going to be rolling out more and more reviews here soon. The reason, I want to give a quick reason why they haven't been popping up like they usually do is I'm trying to make them look more professional. So if you've seen the last couple too, they got green with the green screens behind me. I put the graphics up there. I'm trying to do a little bit more different, vibe with it. Give it a new life. Give that Juggalo vlog a new life. And the other reason too is I'm actually seeing a therapist. That started last week. I got sessions with my therapist every single week now. It's just something that needed to happen to get right with myself. Become vegan again, and that's been great. I've been enjoying it a lot. And just trying to rebuild KMB the Sexy Ninja. Just one step at a time to rebuild myself and better myself for my family, for my friends, for my brothers here. And it's been a long time coming. I'll tell you, I was scared shitless at that first session because I was like, displaying your emotions to a stranger, I'm cool with strangers. I'll talk all day to strangers, but going and talking about things personally on a level of the reason I'm here is because of this, then it just starts all coming out, and then
yes, it does.
Doctor starts talking. He's like, well, this could be it. This could be it. You're like, whoa, I never thought about that. So that's the new journey, 2021. So
get right 2021. That's a new shirt.
Fuck Trump, you asshole. I'm glad you flew off and threw your little thumb. Probably the greatest thumbs up that we've ever got in this country.
Yes, the greatest thumbs up we've ever got. You orange face. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, go to shutter.com. Go get your free 30 days. If you want to join us, like and subscribe. Share with your grandma. Share with your grandpa. Share with the bum down at Walmart. And let them know C Plus Studios is the real deal. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr. We're on everything. TikTok. We on your mama too. Yeah. The podcast is not only on YouTube. We are global. We are on Audible. We are on Spotify, iHeart, everywhere you can get a podcast and think of getting a podcast. you'll get the social vent.
Yes, you will.
And if you want more flavor, you can join the YouTube channel because we got a lot of cool shit on here, including season 1 of the Social Vent show. We also got the Juggalo vlogs. Big Daddy goes deep. He does Q&As on his Facebook page, and we share it onto the actual C Plus Studios page on Facebook. We got so much content. It's crazy.
It is. And stay tuned for something with Big Daddy Goes Deep too. It's going to go through a little bit of retooling too, so pay attention.
Oh yes, and that's news to me. That's news to me. New music coming. We debuted the song "Mr. Happy" the last podcast that dropped last Saturday.
That's cool.
I heard a lot of, like, I was watching the premiere with, seeing people talk, and like I saw some great reactions to the song. So I feel great, and I'm working on a new song right now. And the album Fat Native, I'm shooting for a May release, and the date I am shooting for is May 4th.
Of course.
That's what everyone said.
To me too, folks. That does not goddamn surprise me.
Yeah, that's the date I'm shooting for, because I want to make sure that it's done right with packaging and stuff like that, and not half-assed. But the date I'm shooting for is May 4th. And when I told a lot of my musician friends and rappers, and a lot of like dudes I've been talking to on Instagram and Facebook and here and there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, when are you trying to shoot?" I was like, "I'm looking at May 4th." And they're like, "Of course you are. Of all days, of course you are."
Said right now too, of all fucking days, it's all good though. Ass nerds, folks, it's all good.
It's all good. So yes, go like and subscribe, and drop a comment on this show. Tell us you hate us. Tell us you love us. Just drop a comment, but make it good.
Something. It's all good, folks.
Well, I am KMB the Sexy Ninja.
Big Daddy who came at you.
And when in doubt, fuck yo couch. That was better sync than last time. Booyah. Deuces.